Step into the thought-provoking world of InSightOut. Explore the chilling and surreal stories behind the craziest last meal requests from death row inmates. John Wayne Gacy. This man was given the death sentence because he had been charged of 33 counts of murder and killing. Before he was put to death by deadly injection, he had a very strange last wish. He asked for 12 fried shrimp, a box of KFC fried chicken, French fries, and strawberries. It is thought that he asked for this because, before the verdict, he had been a manager at a KFC restaurant. Ricky Ray Rector. Rector's last meal didn't seem too strange. He asked for a steak, fried chicken, cherry Kool-Aid, and pecan pie. When his meal was over, Rector left the pecan pie and told the guard that he was saving it for later. Gary Carl Simmons, Jr. Gary Carl Simmons, Jr., who worked as a butcher in a grocery store, was sentenced to death by lethal injection because he used his knives to cut up a person and then spread the pieces in an alligator field. In 2012, when he was on death row, he ate a famous and huge meal, a Pizza Hut medium super supreme deep dish pizza with double portions of mushrooms, onions, jalapeno peppers, and pepperoni, another pie with 3 cheeses, olives, bell pepper, tomato, garlic, and Italian sausage, and a bowl of ice cream with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, 10 8-ounce packages of Parmesan cheese, 10 8-ounce packages of ranch sauce, a family-size bag of Doritos nacho cheese flavor, 8-ounce packages of jalapeno nacho cheese, 4-ounce packages of sliced jalapenos, 2 large strawberry shakes, 2 20-ounce cherry Cokes, a super-size order of McDonald's fries with extra ketchup and mayonnaise, and 2 pints of strawberry ice cream. Thomas J. Grasso. Thomas J. Grasso was put to death in 1995 because he used Christmas tree lights to kill an 85-year-old woman. His last meal request was also a big one: 2 dozen steamed mussels, 2 dozen steamed clams, a double hamburger from Burger King, 6 barbecue spare ribs, 2 milkshakes, a tin of SpaghettiOs with meatballs, half a pumpkin pie, and strawberries and cream. Because his long, complicated order was hard to understand, the cooking staff gave him spaghetti instead of SpaghettiOs. People say that his last words were, "I didn't get my SpaghettiOs, I got spaghetti." I want the press to know this. Gary Gilmore. Gilmore robbed and killed 2 people at a gas station in Utah in 1976. Gilmore accidentally shot himself in the right hand while getting rid of the murder weapon. This left a trail of blood that led back to the service shop where he had left his truck to be fixed. He was put to death by firing squad after he allegedly asked to be killed himself. He asked for a hamburger, hard-boiled eggs, a baked potato, several cups of coffee, and 3 shots of Jack Daniel's whiskey. Alan Lee Davis. Alan Lee Davis, who was known as Tiny, was put to death in 1999 for killing Nancy Weiler, who was pregnant. His last meal was 1 lobster tail, fried potatoes, half a pound of fried shrimp, 6 ounces of fried clams, half a loaf of garlic bread, and 32 ounces of A&W root beer. Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy is one of the most famous serial killers in recent history. Between 1974 and 1978, he admitted to 30 murders, but the real number of people he killed is unknown. Bundy didn't want a last meal, so he was given the usual food for people on death row: a steak cooked medium rare, hash browns, toast, coffee, milk, juice, butter, and jelly. Marion Albert Pruitt. Marion Albert Pruitt's last meal request starts off our list with enough food to feed an invasion army. Pruitt said at first that he was going to share the meal with another prisoner who was going to be put to death the same day. He asked for a stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut, 4 Whoppers from Burger King, a big order of French fries, 3 2-liter bottles of Pepsi, fried eggplant, fried squash, fried okra, and a whole pecan pie. He wanted roast duck, but he didn't think the jail could make it for him. Philip Workman. Philip Workman's wish for his last meal is one of the strangest on this video. Workman, who was put to death by the state of Tennessee in 2007, asked for a big vegetarian pizza to be given to a homeless person in Nashville instead of his own meal. Even though the jail said no, many other people in Tennessee did what he asked and brought hundreds of pizzas to shelters for the homeless on the day he was put to death. James Edward Smith. James Edward Smith, a prisoner, asked for a pile of dirt as his last meal. This is one of the weirdest requests on our list. The jail turned him down, so he had to make do with a cup of yogurt. Victor Feguer. Victor Feguer's request for his last meal is one of the most well-known. He asked for a single olive that had not been pitted. After he was killed, the olive pit was found in the pocket of his suit, and it is said that it was buried with him. Gerald Lee Mitchell. Gerald Lee Mitchell was put to death by the state of Texas in 2011. He didn't ask for a full meal like some other people have, though. Instead, he asked for an assortment of Jolly Ranchers candy. Bruno Richard Hauptmann. Bruno Richard Hauptmann was put to death by the state of New Jersey in 1936 for killing the Lindbergh baby. He asked that his last meal be celery, olives, a salmon salad, corn fritters, sliced cheese, a fruit salad, and a piece of cake for dessert, served with milk and coffee. Ronnie Lee Gardner. Ronnie Lee Gardner's last meal did not go as planned. Gardner asked for a steak, a lobster tail, an apple pie with vanilla ice cream, and a 7-Up. No big deal, right? He also asked for the Lord of the Rings trilogy, which he watched while reading Divine Justice over a 48-hour fast before his execution. David Leon Woods. David Leon Woods asked for pizza and birthday cake for his last meal. This wasn't as hard as some of the other strange last meal requests on our list. Stephen Anderson. Stephen Anderson was put to death by the state of California when he was 49 years old. He asked that his last meal include 2 grilled cheese sandwiches, a pint of cottage cheese, a mixture of hominy and corn, a piece of peach pie, chocolate chip ice cream, and, strangest of all, radishes. Peter J. Minial. Peter J. Minial asked for one of the biggest meals ever given to a person on death row. The 42-year-old asked for 20 beef tacos, 20 beef enchiladas, 2 double cheeseburgers, a jalapeno pizza, fried chicken, spaghetti, fruitcake, half a chocolate cake and half a vanilla cake, cookies and cream and caramel pecan fudge ice cream, 2 Cokes, 2 Pepsis, 2 root beers, and 2 glasses of orange juice. Lawrence Russell Brewer. Lawrence Russell Brewer's last meal request was by far the strangest. He asked for a huge amount of food: 2 chicken fried steaks with gravy-soaked onions, a triple meat bacon cheeseburger with everything on the side, a cheese omelet with ground beef, tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, and jalapenos, a big bowl of fried okra with ketchup, a pound of barbecued meat and half a loaf of white bread, 3 fajitas with all the fixings, a Pizza Hut meat lover's pizza. Most jail systems probably wouldn't agree to such a big request, but at the time, the Texas prison system did. This has since changed. When the food came, Brewer said he wasn't hungry and wouldn't eat. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more fun and interesting facts about the world we live in. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And if you have any suggestions or topics you'd like us to cover, let us know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.